So let's take a look at the posts which we have been creating. So Shubham, this is your post. Great post. When I look at the icons, emojis, content, everything looks very good, very well organized. A place where you can possibly improve is you can possibly add an image over here. I know that this time the time was a bit less, which was assigned to you. Next time, since you have made a periodic entry to update on social media, which is a very good habit, then try to put this image over here. Otherwise, this post looks good in terms of content, grammar, and you have also, looks like you're also ensuring that grammar, syntax, everything is correct, which is pretty important once we are posting on the social media. Moving on, Charan, again, a great post. You have also included the hashtags, which are very, very important. And one part where I would like to draw your attention is this is the image which you have posted here, and this is how it looks to a visitor, right? And I'm sure you would like to improve upon this, right?
Sir, can
Likit,
we post first in the first I think that can we can post my own work means we displayed yesterday, na, sir.
yes. So part of your work,
Uh,
because a part of it is would be owned by the company. So part of the work,
uh,
certainly feel free to post over here.
that's maybe that's maybe we can use in the Instagram. It's will be duplicated like that. That's why I kept this post.
Got it.
This empty.
Okay. So I would
Mm,
address your concern. Your concern, I get that. And let me address your concern. So once we are producing some work for the company, I would still like that work to be publicized partly by as your work also. So let's say you are producing uh, 5 different or 6 different uh, posts. Pick one of the posts and post it over here and on the Insta as well, if you are posting on the Insta. Yeah. So 1 out of 6 doesn't hamper much. Okay. Or you can take, let's say you are creating a carousel. So put one slide of the carousel over here. Right. So that
okay.
part you can do. So that is something which you can certainly start to work on. Likhita, feedback for you. As you can see, this post can be made better. You are doing very good. I have, on top of the feedback which I gave to Rishabh, I would like to repeat it. So icons need to be here instead of the bulleted list, right? Because even in the PPTs, I am discouraging the numbering. We should try to have some kind of an icon over here instead of 1, 2. Secondly, the icons or emojis. Secondly, you need to have an image, right? And thirdly, hashtags, again, very pertinent. And don't use open questions at the end. This is great. This is great, actually. And Manashri, same feedback for you and additional feedback for you. The additional feedback is when you say, I learned about create post based on Gen AI for kids, great. Close-ended post and open-ended post, very good. You also provide the definition and an example. Super. Now, what shall be used in which case? If you add 1 or 2 sentences about it, that will complete the entire picture for a reader who is going through it. He or she will see, Acha, okay, I see that, okay, open-ended post is this, example is this, closed-ended post is this, example is this, great. Which one shall I use now and where? So if you can put 2 to 3 sentences there, that would definitely add value to the reader. Are we clear on the feedback, everyone?
Yes, sir.
Great. Let's see if there are additional feedback which I can provide. All right. I've been learning new skills, gaining insights. My experience includes creating effective PowerPoint presentation to enhance grade, understanding the importance. Very good. Differentiating between yes. Yeah, this is something very, very good. Recognizing the significance of CTA. Great. great work at the feedback provided class. So the same feedback holds on for you, Deep. I hope you get the feedback. I hope you know now what needs to be improved.
Yes, sir.
Great. Rakesh. For the last few days, I've been analyzing multiple social media. Great. So Rakesh is trying to draft it as a story also. I started their posting. Great. Posting frequency, great. Icon, mix of icons, emojis also, hashtags, and picture. Wow. It completes it. So I would say super. Icons, hashtags. Up. So this is the kind of perfect post which we should be attempting, all of us, from the next time. Pretty achievable, right? Okay, great work. Now, before we move on, let me come back, share. So I would like to understand from you, have all of you created a periodic entry in your calendar? I understand, Charan, you had a difficulty in creating some issue in the calendar. Apart from Charan, has everyone else created a periodic entry in their calendar? Please unmute and please confirm.
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir. I have also done.
Yes, sir.
All right. So I'll mark it as done. FB update done. Okay, so PPT work I had assigned, and I know you can deliver it to me tomorrow. That is okay. Yes, yesterday I had also asked you guys to create a drive and put your work and share that drive with me. I want you guys right now to take 1 minute break, put an entry into your calendar that today, what time are you going to create that drive and give it to me? Right now, please check your calendar and please make an entry right now and come back and confirm that you have made the entry. Sure, Likita, thanks for the feedback. Part of my job, my dear friend. And good part is all of you guys are taking it positively and working on it. I cannot tell you, I mean, as I was telling in the beginning of the call, I cannot tell you how much happy I am when I see the good work from you, all of you.
Done, sir.
Great. Perfect. Thank you.
Sir, done.
Great, Rishabh.
I will share, sir, till
Done, sir.
5 p.m.
Thank you very much. Yeah, tell me, please. You were saying something?
Sir, I will share drive till 5 p.m.
That's fine with me. I just wanted you guys to make an entry because that way you will get a reminder, and even if you miss out, you will do the job. You will end up doing the job. Yeah. Good, great. One more is missing, right? Yeah. Rakesh.
Done, sir.
Okay, done. That completes the cycle. Good. So let's move on with some learnings today. Right. Now, here is the thing. Normally, once we are, so the agenda which I wanted to cover today, on top of this routine part, which is pretty important, is about the objections which are posed by a potential prospect, right? Normally, once we are trying to share something, just give me a minute here, please. Right. Normally, once we try to put something into the market, uh, people would not directly take it up. People would come up with some set of objections over there, and they would like to see that whether their concerns are getting addressed or not. Right. They may have the objections could be related to multiple aspects. It could be related to the price of the product. It could be related to their personal reasons. It could be also related to some of the social needs which may remain still unfulfilled. So while we are designing the product, and trying to put as a sale in the market, the marketing team also does this very important job of figuring out the potential objections which a niche could have, and we are not targeting everyone. Let's remember this. The product is designed for a specific niche, and the objections only from that niche has to be addressed. There may be different set of objections from other part of niches, other niches and all, but we are not worried over there. Let's pick this example of toothpaste itself. So let's say that we have designed we are going to manufacture toothpaste for kids between younger than 10 years. Now the parents of the kids who are going to be the customers could have few objections related to the potential health issue which this new toothpaste, whose brand is not known, could be uh, could have. For example, they may say that, hey, we don't know you, we don't know your brand, and I don't know, I mean, how to trust you. So how do we handle those objections? Secondly, the parents may say that, hey, you know what, my kid has been using a flavored toothpaste all that while, and I really don't like your a bland toothpaste. So how to handle that objection? These two objections. So then there could be a third set of customers who will say that, hey, you know what, even though you claim that your price is cheap, but I don't think that. I think it is a very premium price, and I don't want to pay that price. So price is an issue. uh, Different kind of objections could come from a customer for any potential uh, a new product which we are going to launch. Now, as a marketing team, we need to make our convincing muscles very strong. And what do I mean by that? We should be very much prepared with the convincing answers of these objections. If and if these objections are indeed genuine, then we should try to address them from our end. Now, how to do that? Again, during the market research itself, we could we would try to gauge that what are the potential objections which are coming from the customer while filling the questionnaire or while speaking with us. That is something definitely can be explored. Next thing is we can seek help. Once that level of data has been gathered, great. Next thing what we can do is we can seek help of the generative AI tools like ChatGPT, Gemini, any bot we can use. We'll try to take a look at one of those tools today and how to use them for our marketing perspective. Let me share my screen. Is my screen visible to all of you?
Yes, sir, it is.
Great. So here we will do a role-based prompt with the customer. Okay. So what is this role-based prompt? So what we will tell ChatGPT is that you take up a role and you assuming that you are completely into that role. I have a set of questions. You help me answer that. Okay. Now what we can do is we will try to, and then we will don our role also. We will tell what role we are playing. So it's a role versus role play, which we do with ChatGPT. So here is the way wherein one way wherein how we can proceed. So we will say we are a toothpaste manufacturing, and don't worry about these spelling mistakes. ChatGPT corrects it, as you might be knowing already. We are a toothpaste manufacturing company. We are going to launch our first toothpaste flavor in the and provide the niche over here in the market of South India, specifically Telangana, let's say, right? And the niche we are targeting is kids below 10 years of age. The USP of our product is healthy gums for the teeth, and then provide some features about the product. The product comes in 3 different flavors of clove. You can add some cinnamon and let's say some sweet. Now this is our product, our role, our niche. Now I want you. Now I'm telling ChatGPT to act as a stern customer who is the parent of a 8-year-old kid in Telangana. I want you to give me 20 strong, I will put 10 for the timing. You can put 20, 30, 40, 100. The more deep research you do, the better for you. I want you to give me 10 super strong objections to my tooth for not adopting to my new toothpaste, for not simple purchasing my brand new toothpaste. So I want to know this from the customer. So I want him to give me as a very like 10 strong objections to me. And here are the objections. Unproven brand, lack of pediatric dentist recommendation, flavors not kid friendly, safety concerns, not enough fluoride protection, no proven results, packaging and appeal, taste aversion and habit formulation, price versus value, local preference and availability. Wow, great. Let's look at them very quickly. Unproven brand. So I have heard of your brand before. So we will see how to tackle this first part. Lack of pediatric dentist recommendation. So now this is a feedback to us that we should be going ahead and getting our toothpaste recommended by a pediatric association somewhere. So this is something which we can give it to our management, and the management has to then further take care of it, because we know that this objection will potentially come to us. Flavors are not kid friendly. So what I can say is, can you, for the third one, we can say, can you please provide some kid friendly options for item 3 above? We can ask this question and we'll check that. Safety concerns. Does your toothpaste contain any harmful chemicals? So what does this mean? This means that as part of our marketing campaign, we need to put the advertisement saying specifically mentioning that our toothpaste is free of any harmful chemicals. We can put something like zero fluoride, zero SLS, or zero artificial sweeteners, something around those lines. And my marketing campaign, part of my marketing budget has to be allocated for addressing this safety concern. Does it offer provide enough fluoride to prevent cavities? Wow. So here again, it's a feedback to us that we can provide, we can create a marketing campaign around the prevention of cavities feature or benefit, not the feature, benefit, which our toothpaste provides. No proven results. Where is the proof that this toothpaste actually strengthens gums? So I agree that there are no proven results. Now, what is the right way to get some results proven? Can we run some kind of a pilot for maybe 6 months or 9 months, and we can get some results and we can put it ahead? So what we can tell to the management is that before you go ahead with full-fledged production, bring out the POC. Remember the POC we discussed? Bring out the POC and let it run through a test or a benchmark test for 6 months with some agreed set of test cases, people who are ready to try our toothpaste, and then we will have some proven results. By the time the MVP comes, we have the proven results. So you are trying to essentially cut off the objections beforehand itself. Packaging and appeal. Your toothpaste doesn't have attractive packaging. Okay, so what we are going to do is we can have some cartoon characters put on the toothpaste to attract attention. And this is actually a good feedback to us. And this feedback can be given to the management, which they can further give it down to their packaging team. Taste aversion. If my child doesn't like the taste, it will be difficult to make them use it regularly. How can I be sure they will enjoy brushing with it? Now, this is some genuine marketing issue. This is some genuine parent issue. And we need to brainstorm a bit more, which again, we can do with the ChatGPT over here. We'll check that. Price versus value. Why should I pay for your toothpaste when I can get a trusted brand for the same or even a lower price? It means we have to show a higher ROI. Remember the ROI? So part of the marketing campaign, meaning to say part of our posts, carousels, let's say we are creating 100 of them, then maybe 20 of them will put for ROI, showing that ROI is great. Local preference and availability. This means that we need to have a strong supply chain in Telangana, and this feedback has to be provided to the management. So now let's pick the third objection, flavors not kid friendly. Now, what I'm going to do, ChatGPT, is, can you please provide some kid friendly option for item 3 above? This way we will get yeah, please, Sharon.
Before options, please add flavors.
Some
Kid-friendly flavor
options.
option. Flavor options.
Flavor options. Okay, so got it. Good. This we can put, right? So we will look at the response. And here we have some flavors coming directly from the ChatGPT, which can form part of the content when we are preparing the PPT and sending to the management that, hey, this is going to be the objection. And what we feel is that these are our recommendations for sweet flavors. And since we know that we are launching in Telangana, we know that there people love a lot more of these: tender coconut, banana cream, lychee delight. So these things, mango kulfi, yes, mango kulfi, actually, who are in Telangana, we would agree, this sells a lot. Tender coconut sells a lot. So these are actually genuine recommendations which we are providing. So we can provide some fruity flavors, and then we can say region specific flavors, and we can put this along with beautiful icons, illustrations as well. I will speak about that shortly into our PPT, and we can present to the management. Now, this is one way to work on item-wise resolution. What I am going to do is, I'm going to flip the deck right now. I'm going to say, now, I want you to take up my role of the marketing guy of the toothpaste company. company, and I want you to present 3 super strong, convincing answers to each of the 10 objections listed by you above. All right. So what I am telling ChatGPT is that, okay, for each of the 10 objections which a potential customer or prospect can present, I want you to give me 3 strong responses. So I've never heard of your brand before. Response 1. We understand your concern. That's why we have gone above and beyond ensuring our toothpaste meets the highest safety and quality standards. Our product is clinically tested and we have developed it with pediatric, dentist, and oral care, like what we were discussing some time back, to specifically address kids' the gums. Of response to, big brands dominate the shelves, but does that mean that they are always the best? We are a dedicated company focused solely on kids' oral health rather than a large company making dozens of products. Our toothpaste is crafted with your child's beautiful responses. And in these responses are also hidden the tasks which we need to do. For example, developed with pediatric and dentist and oral care experts. It means that in our toothpaste development, we have to create a community. We have to create a collaboration with pediatric dentists and oral care experts, preferably in Telangana to start with, the niche area where we are beginning with, because people would identify more with the local oral care experts here than anywhere outside India, right? So once we get this kind of responses, an idea of the responses beforehand, not just we know how to tackle them, but we also know what are the action items which we need to do, which you need to take. Similar to response 3, lack of pediatric dentist recommendation, and it gives 3 different responses. Are too strong for my kids. We heard you. That's why we also offer a sweet flavor option that is mild, fun. Look how beautiful it is crafting. It is going, the language also is super, super interesting, super simple. And it is picking in such a fashion that it's very easy to understand by a common man. Mild, fun, and easy on young taste buds. And it captures the taste buds. So it doesn't say young, kids would like it. Rather, it says easy on young taste buds. A beautiful way to capture the market. And so on and so forth. And we said we will look at this taste aversion and habit formation. Yes. So our flavors are kit tested and approved, because by the time we are launching the MVP, our 6 months of POC would be done. So we would say we conducted taste tests with children in Telangana and ensured our formulation was by 9 out of 10 kids. Wow, it is also presenting a way to put the data in front of the customer. We also offer 100% taste satisfaction guarantee. Wow, this is too good. Consistency is key in oral care, which is why our toothpaste has a pleasant, non-overpowering taste that keeps kids excited to brush daily. So you see, it is providing so many different ways to tackle the objection by the customer, and we can work on them. We can design our campaigns accordingly, and we should start using this tool from the marketing perspective, and accordingly. Now, so this is the marketing perspective. Now, what about we need to now develop a social media post, right? So what I will say is, let's pick item 1, or I would say the first response to the first objection by you. And I want to draft, I would be very specific, Instagram post conveying the same message. Can you please help me with the ad creative? All right. So now what I say is, for this first response to the first objection, which is here, first objection, first response, this one, I wanted to create an ad creative for my Instagram. And let's look at it. It creates a, here we go, ad creative, a new name you can trust for your child's smile. It gives the caption, a new brand, a stronger smile. We know that what's the best for your child's oral health. It goes on with creating the creatives, and then it puts a the hashtags. It further goes on to create a carousel wherein it tells you what exactly should be on the carousel and the text overlay, and a final CTA, which you can even ask for it that I want some kind of final CTA also, and it will be happy to provide that to you. So this is one aspect of ChatGPT which I wanted to share with you, which will help you in designing your posts, not just for us while you are doing the internship, but for your lifetime when you are involved in the social medias, post creation and social media marketing management. This kind of role playing and getting the objections, getting the resolutions, drafting a campaign around this resolution will be super helpful. Now, next what I'm going to do is I'm going to share my vault with you, and this vault which I'm going to share with you contains a whole bunch of websites and tools from which you can use to get access to free icons, illustrations, pictures, emojis, and much more. So I'm going to stop this recording right now, and I'm going to share that with you along with this assignment. So what I request you is please log off and log in again, and then we will quickly begin and conclude as well, because I know some few of you have to go to classes. Please log off and log in again. All right. Thank you.